Hello?
Hello.
Welcome
back.
And Yulissa has left the villa, baby.
Oh yeah, she has.
Thank God.
We're basically turning this into Love Island fucking recap, I guess. Wait, I shouldn't say that so early on in the video. Oh, I
Why?
guess we're not monetized, so it doesn't matter.
This is now a Love Island channel for the next... How long is Love Island
So long,
on?
like
3 months at least?
Yeah.
3 months.
Well, 2.5 maybe?
Till like the beginning of August, I think.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're about to be pumping out these episodes and just...
Well, still once a week.
Well, yeah, but like we're just going to be talking about this. Unless there's something seriously like crazy about pop culture, which really hasn't been the case lately, so...
No, it's all so boring.
Like... Ugh.
Right. So let's dive in, I guess. I need to burp. Hold on. Okay.
That's okay.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So let's just go over the cast. We already kind of talked about like our first impressions of just seeing their pictures, but now that we've seen them
yeah, the pictures are different. Austin or whatever, is that his name?
Yeah, I called him Justin.
Yeah, I thought it was Justin for so long until last night.
I don't understand why it said Austin, but I just saw the I, like Tin, so I thought Justin.
He looks like a completely different person to me, and in a bad way.
He's scary looking a little.
Yeah, I don't think he's cute.
Not to be like rude, but
I don't think he's cute at all.
No,
not cute.
Not cute at all. And yeah, I guess let's just go through the guys. So why can't I see? Oh, because I was looking for Justin. It's Austin.
Oh, Austin.
Taylor is the cowboy hat.
Yep.
Okay, I like him.
Oh my God, he's actually so giving Cordell, and the girls giving Serena for me.
Yeah,
they are.
I got a bad vibe from her.
Well, Serena was kind of like that too. She was a little bit like outspoken, like not very friendly, bubbly.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like Taylor is very bubbly, like Cordell was.
Yeah, I feel like he's got like a little bit of something going on.
No, it's actually so funny. You know what Jack said? Because he watched both episodes with me.
Love that for him. He
said the fly from Princess, you know, the little lightning bug from Princess and the Frog.
I've never seen that movie.
Girl, please, we actually have to look it up because Jack said he's literally the lightning bug from fucking Princess and the Frog. Like, you know Tiana, the princess?
I know who that is, but...
Dude, it's so accurate.
That time I introduced myself. My name Ramon, but if I call me Rick, pardon me, but your accent, it's funny, no? Oh, I'm a Cajun, bro. Born and bred in the bayou.
Where's he from?
He's from Oklahoma. But that
he does
was
kind of
giving
talk that
like
with that accent.
Because I couldn't understand half the stuff he was saying because of his like country accent.
Yeah, he had country.
A very, very country accent, and that's what this guy's giving. But I guess he's Cajun.
Cajun, yeah. When I saw the picture of him in the cowboy hat, I was like, can we not with that cowboy hat? Like,
He's a real cowboy.
No, I know he is.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I hate a cowboy hat visually.
I'd be like, ew.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh, we get it. Like, you're wearing a cowboy hat for fashion choices, but I feel like he just genuinely wears that hat.
But I don't really know, like, I don't know anyone from Oklahoma, so, but I guess they have pretty strong accents.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Oklahoma is from Twisters.
Oh, that was in Oklahoma?
I thought.
Oh, I don't remember.
They played that song that's like, man, in Oklahoma. That one.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know that one. Comment below the title of that song.
Definitely know that one. But that was so what he was giving. Like, very country bumpkin-esque.
Yes. Jeremiah, I like.
Jeremiah, for now. I think he's the hottest out of all of them.
I think Nick is the hottest out of all of them. Jeremiah is gonna be trouble.
I think so too. And
he seems very loyal.
He's very, I don't know, is he though?
He seems like he is.
I don't like how protective and jealous he is. It's giving toxic, like you knew this girl for 48 hours.
But
so is she.
She likes
and she
it,
likes
though.
it. Yeah.
But I think as soon as she tells him she has a kid,
Oh,
he's
I
going to be
know.
like, you had sex with another man. Like,
Oh my
that's on the
God, true.
level
Yeah.
of where he is, I think.
Like, I can't believe your body count is 1.
I know.
I can't
Thought
be
you were a
with
virgin.
you. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I can't believe you're not a virgin.
Yeah.
It was so awkward when they were talking about rooms and she was like saying how she has a
That
two-bed,
was too
two-bath.
much.
Sorry, but why are you asking what the second bedroom's for? I would never ask that. What's the
No.
second bedroom for?
Yeah,
I want
because
more
she
space?
was making a big stink out of like, I live alone. I don't live with anyone. And then she's like, yeah, but I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Like, girl, I feel like she should have told him.
I do too, because he asked what it was for and then it made it weird
Yeah,
after
now
that. Being
she's
like,
kinda
I'll tell you
lying.
later. And then now it's like, you're actually... She was always withholding that information, but now she's even more so withholding
Yeah.
the information.
I think she has every right to like not tell everyone, but if she's like really feeling this person, like wants to make a connection, actually, like he should know what he's getting himself into. Because like the longer this goes on, I know it's
I don't
just
know how
Love
I
Island,
feel
but
about not telling someone about your kid. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know why we're not telling.
That's
Why
what
are
I'm
we
saying.
not?
That's what I'm saying. You're a mom. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of weird to me.
It's like,
that, to
why is it
hide
a
the fact that
secret?
you have a kid. Because
Yeah.
that's just giving it like a bad look.
Right,
Like you're
yeah.
just all of a sudden assuming that everyone thinks that's a bad thing
It's not a
that
bad
you have
thing at all.
a
I don't
kid.
understand.
because you're hiding it. So it's like, because it's not like a secret that happened to her when she was younger or something. It's not like, you know, it's like
not
she
a
has
bad thing to
she has
be.
a kid, and this kid is a human being.
It's not like she
that's
has a
alive.
tumor growing out of her back.
Yeah, it's not
and
like
it's
she's like, oh.
hiding. Well, that's not a bad thing either. But like,
Right. She's not like, I don't even know. I
don't
can't think
know.
of anything
Yeah,
to compare it to. Like something bad.
Right.
Like, oh, I was in prison for 5 years.
That's okay. Yeah.
That's like something
That's
I would
not-
want to hide.
they don't
because
need to know.
I'm a little bit scared of what you're going to say.
Yeah.
But she wasn't in prison for 5 years. She has
She
a
had a
kid.
baby, and she loves her baby,
And she's taking care of her kid.
right.
Which I think it shows. I feel like you should be open and honest immediately, because if someone can't accept that, even if they're not invested in you, if they don't accept that from the jump, then that's not your person.
Right. Agreed.
And I think it's fine to, I don't know. It's fine.
It's fine. Nobody cares. Genuinely, I don't.
I'm
care.
wondering how he's going to act, though, because I actually
I'm
get the
telling
feeling
you,
that he's going to be mad.
really upset.
I feel like he's going to be like, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
Like, I
But
don't want to
then,
be a
like,
dad.
probably the next day, he's gonna be like, "It's fine." Who knows, though? I don't know. You never know.
I don't know either.
Nick.
Who's your favorites?
My favorites?
Yeah.
For girls, Shelly and Huda, and for guys, I don't really have a favorite because I just don't trust any of them.
My favorite is Shelly, for sure. Shelly is my favorite,
She's
and I think
so
she's
pretty,
the prettiest of all of them.
gorge.
I think she's the prettiest.
I'm obsessed with Huda's nose and lips. I want that.
Huda
nose
definitely
and
has a
lip.
nose job.
I know.
It's
she does.
very nose jobby.
Her doctor posted a video.
Oh, really?
And I want that.
Not
nose.
in a bad way. It's very
It's
good.
so
I love
good,
it. I think
and
it's
her
really,
lips are so good too.
yeah, her
Big
lips.
old. I want big old.
I think they're a
lips.
little too big, but it fits her.
I want them.
I just don't think it would look good on me. I definitely didn't look good when I had a lot of lip filler, but I do need more, honestly. My lips are starting to shrink
I think I want
heavily.
her lips because I haven't gotten lip filler in so
so
long, so
long.
I'm like, I need it. But whatever.
But yeah, I think Shelly's literally the prettiest out of all of them, and I think she's just so
She's gorge.
cute and like,
Sweet.
yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Who is your least favorite?
My least favorite, I'm so sorry. Who was the girl?
Bella.
Bella.
Beldasha.
She's genuinely the
The
cringiest.
most annoying
I feel bad,
girl.
but like,
No, don't feel bad at you. Her
She's-
personality is boo.
she's actually so annoying. When they were talking about like how there was whips and chains and whatever in the hideaway, and she's like, "Oh, whoa, what happened?" And
She
I
was like, "What?"
I was like, "Whoa, girl, calm down."
Like, obviously, they weren't all using whips and chains on each other.
Yeah.
And even if they were, you're jealous because you are only getting
I
smooshes on the
know.
cheek, bitch.
And she was with Nick, and she obviously was like jealous, which I
my
understand.
God.
I'd be so
When
awkward. I'd be like, I don't know if I need to be here for this.
She literally was like, so how do you like Nick?
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, are you being actually for real with the way that you, like, the way that she talks with her lips is like, like, why is she so crazy with her mouth?
I don't know.
Her teeth are always out like this.
Yeah. Same with the girl.
How do you yell about Nick?
That's how the bombshell is, I feel like.
Really?
She talks with her lip out like this.
Maybe Nick likes that.
I don't know, but I was asking Jack, like, who would he couple up with? And he said, I think Bella and the bombshell and Shelly are the prettiest.
I don't think Bella is pretty.
But he said
Not
Sierra
Cheryl.
and Bella. He's like, definitely not either of them. He said either Huda, Alondra, or Shelly.
Wow, interesting.
And I think it was also, like, it was a mix of, he said, but I would need to talk to them. He said,
we should put him on the show just to see what happens.
He said,
It would be so cute.
He said, who would you? And I was like, I did think Nick was cute, but now I don't anymore because his personality, I don't like it.
No, honestly, for some reason, I'm so delusional in my head. Like, I'm like, Nick would never leave me.
Oh my God. So I said Jeremiah. Jeremiah,
Yeah.
I would couple up with him for sure. I think he's the cutest. And I think I like his personality. I'm not really sure
Ace
yet.
is also cute, but he's trouble in paradise, literally.
Yeah, I think he's just so young that he's in that,
Mhm.
like, 22-year-old stage where you're like, girls.
Yeah, he's like, Huda's hot and Shelly is my twin flame
Yeah.
because we saw each other on the street one time. And then also, let me make out with this girl and this girl. I'm like,
and then the bombshell, he's
whoa.
like, see, things are lining up because her favorite number is 8. And she was like, my favorite number is 8.
Like,
and he's
my
like,
God.
we're meant to be.
That's crazy that you're meant to be with every
Every
girl.
single girl. Calm down.
And that you kiss like your friend. Like, I know they met one day ago, but like you're friends with Jeremiah and then you're making out with his girl like on purpose. Not just because like it's silly and fun. You're like, you got to pick who you kissed and you got up and kissed her.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to do.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like,
and they both were obviously like not wanting to get up or not
Right.
wanting to kiss anyone else.
yeah.
Huda, after her
Ooh.
kissing with the lipstick all over her face,
That
it looked
was
like someone
not lipstick.
bled.
That was literally after
Did someone bleed on her?
somebody kissed someone and got makeup on their face and then kissed her and got their makeup on her face from his face. I don't know who it was.
It looked like someone
It
had a
was like
bloody nose
brown
on her.
makeup.
Yeah. I thought it was her
No.
lipstick rubbing all off on
Maybe,
her.
but it looked too like foundation-y to be lipstick like that.
It
was,
looked like the
brown.
lipstick Shelly was wiping off of the live action Lord Farquaad guy.
Excuse me?
He
Oh,
literally looks
not me.
like live action Lord
Charlie?
Farquaad. Yeah,
Farquaad.
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 I thought it was Farquaad.
I don't know what it is, honestly.
That's what he looks like. He is so.
They need
Lord
honestly,
Farquaad.
these guys are not. We're not. The guys last season weren't even hot. It was just Rob.
Why do I think that? I was thinking most of these guys are hot. That's what I was thinking.
I think they're hot, but they're boring.
I was like,
I don't
everyone-
care about that.
I was like, I would be fine with any of these guys except for Austin.
I wouldn't want to be with Taylor only because we just would not get along.
I would want to be
We would
with
get
Taylor
along, but our
because
personalities-
he's so like cute and bubbly, and I just feel like he's
Yeah,
funny
but he
and would
would,
be
like-
funny.
Yes, as a friend.
Yeah,
I'm
That's
not
what-
about to be a cowgirl.
no. Well, I
I-
love riding horses, so
Well, that's not the same thing.
he has horses though, and he's going
Yeah,
to vet school to
That's true.
work on horses.
That's
So
true.
I would love that. That'd be fun.
I don't know. Balea. I wish that was her name.
But
Do you know her name is Elizabeth? Or is it Elizabella?
what is her name, please? Remix.
Do you not know her?
No.
Okay.
Is it not Isabel?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
And then Anne? Isabel Anne or something?
Yeah.
It's Isabel Anne.
It's Isabella Ann.
Is it?
Yes. Isabella Ann. So why did she make her name Bella with a dash?
Why is she being so extra? Just
Do you-
have it be Bella? Like, what?
Do you also know like how embarrassing it is if you are like, yeah, my name's Bella, and then someone just type like if they're spelling your name,
And you're
they
like, oh,
type
that's
in.
not how you spell it. It's E-A.
I'd be like, No, it's not actually.
But the thing is, I'm confused why she added an E and a dash. Why'd she add an E? There's no E in her name. It's Isabella. It's not Isabel Ann. If it was Isabel Ann, I would understand a little more. It's still stupid. But
I agree.
There's no fucking E, so why are you doing Belle dash A? Why don't you say Bella Ann? That can be your fucking name.
When we first saw her picture, I was like, her name is Balea.
Yeah.
Which makes, that's how I would read that. If I saw that name and I had to, like, if I had a client and I had to walk out and be like, here's your name, I'd say Balea.
Yeah, Balea. I'm sure everyone says that, too.
I would never go, Bella. Huh?
Never. Ever.
Sorry, I just don't like her at all.
But did you catch when they were all sitting at the fire pit and Ariana came in for the second time? And first of all, Ariana's entrance with her booty cheeks out.
I know, she looks so freaking good,
really like when she has her booty cheeks out.
I know, me too. She's got a good butt.
She's just got everything. She's
I know.
hot.
She looks so good.
She's
like
hot.
almost 40. She's like
she is
amazing.
40.
Oh, she is?
I think so.
Period, Ariana. You are slaying.
She's hot.
She looks so good.
She's so pretty. And that
39.
was when's her birthday?
June 24th. Happy early.
Oh my God, 19. Oh yeah, because she had her birthday last year in the villa.
Yep.
I remember seeing
What
posts
a birthday.
about that.
What a birthday.
That's just, she's just so
She's so hot.
doing so well. I'm
I know,
so
I
happy
love
for
her.
her. But the second time that she came into the villa, did you pick up on when she was like, so how's like everyone doing? Blah, blah, blah. And Yulissa was still there. And she was like, I feel like not everyone's shown their true colors yet. And then she goes, yeah, I would love to see people's true colors.
Dude, because Ariana has access to the internet right now,
It was
right?
giving that she was definitely targeting her, right? I wasn't the only one that thought that.
Listen, Yulissa left. If you didn't catch it in the show, Yulissa was missing on the third day or whatever day it was for them. Second day? I don't know. Nobody knows what happened, but I would love a behind the scenes of kicking her out.
I want to know what happened. I don't get why they can't say what happened. Did she decide to go home or did they decide to send her home?
If she decided to go home, they would have put it on the show.
You think?
Yeah. Why would she decide to go home?
I don't know. Maybe she got sick or something and was like,
They
would have
told us. They would have said, like, Yulissa's sick. Why wouldn't they have told us
I don't know
that?
if they have told us that in the past. I can't remember if they have. Because there has been times where people are missing because they're sick and stuff. And then it's just random that they leave and then they come back.
They come back.
Yeah.
But it was just like, Yulissa has left the villa.
That's crazy.
Anyway, here's the rest of the gang waking up. And I didn't even catch it. You didn't catch it. And here we are. And she's gone. We did it, folks.
I don't know. I mean,
didn't like her anyway.
I didn't like her either. But she did. She talked. Her voice was exactly Cardi B.
I know.
It was crazy. I was like, wait, she sounds exactly. She's using like the same verbiage and also just like her speaking voice sounded like Cardi B. It was crazy.
Everyone, a lot of TikToks I've seen, people are like, why are all of their like slang, like why is it all from like 6 months ago? Everyone's saying that on TikTok right now.
What is it?
Because they're like, the one guy was like, hell yeah, brother.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I saw it in a TikTok and I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of an old thing to do.
Well, Sketch still does that.
I know.
So
if
maybe
you're
he
watching
watches
Sketch, yeah, like
might
Sketch
be.
still exists, you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Sketch is still out there. He out here.
yeah. How do you feel about the way that, I don't know, I can't remember the last time Bombshells came in, like the first Bombshells. I felt like it was really rude that they just took them to the hideaway.
I know.
Does that happen?
It does, but usually not in the first or the second, like the first couple episodes. I feel like that's more for the middle,
Right.
when that happens. But for the first Bombshells, I feel like they should have just sent them in there.
I agree. Like have them kiss everybody, and then when everyone took their blindfolds
Be like,
off, there's just Bombshells.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do. But then they go into the hideaway, and I was like, wait, what?
I don't know. It just feels like so forced.
Mm-hmm.
Because now obviously Nick like is gonna go be with her. With what's her face?
You think?
Absolutely, because she
But
didn't
he was-
have any connection with anyone else.
Yeah, but he was also saying how he feels like Sierra likes him, and the other girl, he feels like Bella doesn't like him, and he's like, I love the chase. I don't know why. I just love a girl who doesn't want me back. I don't know, because he is interested in both, I think.
Well,
but now
up.
I don't know what's gonna happen, if she's even gonna want him or not. Bella.
She is not gonna want him back.
You don't think?
No, Miss Holier Than Thou prayed to Jesus Christ for a kiss on the cheek. There's no way. And I'm not making fun of religion, but Miss Girl's on the wrong show.
Yeah, I know.
She's like,
you know that they are making out all the time in Love Island, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you go on Love Island, you kind of just have to expect that you're going to be making out with people. She also
could have just gone on the lips.
Lips, right.
And not been like, what's her name?
I probably wouldn't want to make out with everyone. I do get that.
Olandria was literally tongue out like.
Right. She went in, she led with tongue.
Oh my God.
Like, I was like, whoa, that wasn't good.
Literally, this was her.
Uh-huh.
I'm scared. If somebody did that and I was going in for a kiss, I would go.
I know. I feel like I would do one of the French kisses that you don't use tongue, but you move your lips still a little bit.
I would not be sticking my tongue in a stranger's mouth.
I feel like the tongue kissing is very intimate.
I'm not doing that unless I was like blacked out drunk, which I know they're not.
No, they're not.
Like, I would never just go straight in on a stranger that I've just met with full tongue out.
No. And I don't want your tongue in my mouth, frankly, either.
No, why can't we just do a little lip smooch?
Right. But then I feel like they would think, like, oh, tongue. So then they would do it, and it'd be awkward, and then it'd be like, ugh. You know?
Well, I think that everyone has a different kissing preference and style. Preferably, I like just lips. Please.
I don't always want to do tongue. Like, I feel like I don't want to do tongue unless I'm like hooking up with someone. Unless we're actually doing sexual activities. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like.
Yeah, I'm not sticking my tongue in your mouth like
for funsies
at the movies.
Yeah,
like I'm not doing that anywhere usually.
I feel like you can tell as well when the kiss looks like it did not match up well. Like they both have really different styles, and it just looks like it was like two puzzle pieces that just did not.
Yeah,
fit.
Because one person's like, and the other person's like,
and then they're like. Like, it's actually scary watching people kiss, and I realized how uncomfortable it makes me.
It makes me so uncomfortable. I don't even look at the TV when it's happening.
It's too much in the first episode as well.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that was a fun way to, like, have them couple up. It was, like, different instead of just being, like...
But then again, in the challenge, they're making out so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Also, I don't really like the thought of... I was thinking about this when the Bombshells came in and just started kissing everyone. I'm like, I did not consent to this person kissing me. I'm sorry. I consented to the people sitting here for kissing me, not random people coming in I've never met before kissing me.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of kissing me, and I didn't ask for that.
Like, if you want to kiss someone, okay, what about if I want to kiss you?
Yeah. Does that
not matter?
I'm wondering.
Because I'm confused.
When the Bombshells came in and Ariana was like, they're just going to start kissing them, I was like, wait a minute. They don't know that? They don't know these people, like, at all. Like, they didn't even know the other people at all, really. But at least they got to talk first.
Got tested for even just, like, cold sores. What if some of them
You said Austin had a cold sore.
He had, like, a little canker sore. Or maybe it was toothpaste left
maybe
over.
He had, like, a pimple.
It might have been a pimple. But it was really nasty.
I'm sorry if a guy...
It was a whitehead.
No.
I swear to God, it was a whitehead, and I was really scared.
I'm getting nauseous.
So I would have been throwing up. And I don't understand how Shelly even liked talking to him, seeing that he had a whitehead on his...
I would have literally been like, come here, and popped it in his mouth and aimed it in.
I'm throwing up, actually.
He deserves to be embarrassed on TV.
No, actually, I can't believe, like, he actually seems like he'd be nice and, like, funny. So I can't believe he's reposting all that shit on TikTok.
I've said this in a few people's comments on TikTok that I wish, and to you, I've said it, but I wish that they would have to turn their, like, delete their socials or go private on social before they go on the show, because it's just like... When you watch Love is Blind or, like, The Bachelor, it's, like, already filmed.
Right.
So you can, like, go on their profile and be like, oh, look, there they are on their profile.
Yeah.
But now it's like we're watching them and they don't even know it's happening. They're just getting fucking bullied endlessly. Like they can't even stand up for themselves. And
Yeah.
whoever's running their account is probably their fucking grandma because no one has stood up for Yulissa or Austin. Like if I was going on the show, I'd have one of my friends on my account.
Same.
Or I would fucking turn my account off.
No, I don't even know what I would do. I'd be like, because that'd be so overwhelming. Like, if I had to manage someone's account and I just saw them getting a bunch of hate, I'd be like, what do I do?
I would turn off, I would literally delete the account.
I would definitely like filter so much and make sure I was deleting like all the hate stuff they didn't see. So they didn't see it.
That's the thing too. It's like you guys know you're going on this show and you don't have your phone. Remove anything incriminating.
But they don't think that's incriminating because they're fully in support. Half the country's in support of Trump.
I don't understand how you could not think that's incriminating.
Because they're probably on the side of TikTok that it's not incriminating.
That's crazy to me.
It's crazy to me too. Because I cannot even imagine.
I get nervous reposting something that isn't even about him, Trump. Because I'm like, what if somebody thinks I like him?
Well,
so
what is
embarrassing.
it about?
Like, it'll just be like a video about how he sucks.
Oh.
And I'll be like, repost, and then I'm like, wait, I don't want anyone to see, like, just even his face on my repost. And
That's true, yeah.
think I like him. They'd have to watch the video to know.
Yeah. Well, they better.
Scary.
And not just judge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what? I don't really like the tension that went on in the bonfire with Alandria and Hoda.
Oh, yeah. We need to talk about that.
I don't understand why Alandria was like, we'll talk later.
I think this is how I took it. I think that all those girls just lost their mans and they were all standing up for that girl. And then the only man that was left standing was Huda's. And am I saying her name right? Huda?
Yeah.
Okay. The only man, and then she kind of made a big thing out of it, saying like, oh, I'm proud of you, and I don't like this, and like pointing it out. And you know when you're just like kind of feel, I don't know, like
you don't want
you're
the attention
annoyed.
on you
Yeah,
anymore.
you're like, okay, we
annoyed.
get it. Like
Yeah.
I'm already annoyed that he stood up, even if she says she wasn't annoyed. It's like I'm already annoyed. What
Right.
You don't have to point it out and bring attention to it,
Yeah.
and then also bring attention to like rubbing it in their faces that your man stayed, and like that just makes it awkward. And then also, I think Alondra already was getting annoyed with how serious they already got, because she kept saying when they were getting ready in the makeup room, she was like,
that's a lot.
yeah, she's like, that's really kind of scary to me that like he's so invested so early. And she's like, I kind of like it. And she's like, that's scary.
It's not though if that's a trait that you like in a man. It's not scary.
No, I think it is a red flag. It can like love bombing.
Absolutely,
that's what
it
it's
could be
giving.
a red flag. But they had a very good conversation, I think, that day, and he was like, I'm not trying to be like that, but like sometimes it comes across that way.
Yeah, but like how many other girls has he said that to?
We'll find out. We don't know enough about him yet to like really say like that's a red flag, because he hasn't done anything wrong yet.
No, but I
he's, like,
do feel like
showing
being
signs.
so like he's very protective. He's showing a lot of red flags.
Yes.
Like being very protective, being too all in, too fast, like too love bomby, and I just think that is usually a bad sign and a red flag that you should look out for, and like be, take it a little bit slower. You guys knew each other for not even 24 hours and they were already like, it's fine to hit it off with someone, but it's gonna turn toxic if it's like that.
He also is kind of being very respectful of her, which is
He
nice.
is.
At the same time, it's not like
I liked that
he's doing all of this stuff and then being like, "Well, I'm gonna get up and be
and kiss
disrespectful and kiss this girl and do this." Like he's still being a good guy at the end of the day. So
yeah, for the most part, what we know, he is like his actions are lining up, which is good.
right.
Because even like in the coupling, which was very nice of him, that he was like, I'm just going to kiss this girl on the cheek after he coupled up with Huda.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I really
He
liked
obviously like saw her and like honed in on her, which is like kind of a lot, but he's not being like a creep about it. I don't think.
No.
I personally wouldn't like that, but if she
wouldn't
likes
either.
it, then she likes it.
I would
She just needs to not be blind to the negative things.
Yeah, I'd probably like the love bomby stuff of him like loving me, because I'd be like, yeah, of course you do. But like with the being protective and being like kind of getting, he kind of got angry.
I think that
with Ace kissing her and stuff, as if it was her fault. Like,
but then he was fine.
Yeah,
but then he actually was a rational person and she was like, we'll talk about it tomorrow, and he was like, okay. And they did, and it was fine. It would be different if he was like, no, we're going to talk about it now and explode. Like, he was very calm. Like, it bothered him, but he didn't, like, take it out on her aggressively, obviously, or even really take it out on her at all. He was just like, you did get up? And she was like, no, I didn't get up. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah. Like, chill. Like, I literally told you 25 times I did not get up.
I know, yeah.
He's clearly been hurt in his past, and he's very, like, what do you mean? You got up? When?
I know.
You did?
And he was like which I get, like, Ace was being kind of
an asshole, dude.
Saying like, well, I kissed your girl, so.
Yeah. He was like, there's only 2 girls left that could have got up.
Yeah.
It was either your girl or his girl.
He wanted it to be his girl so bad. He wanted it to be Huda so bad.
No, it was fucking Alandria making out with Nick. She's like, I kissed Nick. And honestly, same. I would have done that too. You're right.
No, actually, though.
I think that her and Nick, like, might be good. Because they're both kind of a little freaky.
Alandria?
Yeah.
Is it Alandria or Alandria?
I don't know. Alandria.
I don't know either.
We'll
I feel like it's
out.
Alandria. Wait. Does Nick like her, though?
No, but they're just both kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Based off of tongue fully out of the mouth.
I'm interested to see how their conversation goes tonight. I'm so happy it's on every day. Like, you have no fucking idea. Because if I had to wait once a week, I wouldn't watch the show.
No, I wouldn't either.
I hate once a week shows.
Me too, sister. Especially shows like this. Like, I don't care enough to wait a week about a show like this.
Right, same.
Like, release it all or release none of it.
Mm-hmm. Like, Love is Blind, like, I need all of that. And they wait, like, they're like 4 episodes. And then I'm like, okay, well, by the time you put out the next 4, I forget what happens and I don't really care anymore. So, like, you should just drop it all at once. I don't really get that. Why there's, like, different ways to go about it. Some people drop it all and then some people wait. And it's like, no, you should drop it all so that people binge it. That's how people like to watch shows.
Like, what is the difference? Especially because now every single streaming platform has ads. Yeah. Like, Netflix has ads, Hulu has ads, HBO has ads. Everything has ads. So, like, you're still making fucking money off of it either way. Whether I watch it all at once or I watch it all over 5 weeks of time.
I know. That's what I don't understand.
It's so annoying.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Rachel.
Show it to me.
But apparently Jeremiah was a bully.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog is what I thought you were going to say.
Wait, I love that song from Raise Your Voice. Have you seen that movie?
Probably, but I'm pretty sure that song is not just from that movie.
No, but it's like a 2000s movie that is the first time I ever heard that song.
Oh, okay.
And that's
I saw that girl's TikTok.
That he was her bully.
He was her bully.
Which there was a lot of guys that I was friends with.
And the picture she showed, I was a little confused. Because she zoomed in on, like, the Asian man behind him.
I think she zoomed in because the sweatshirt was her high school. She said, this is my high school.
Oh. I thought she was like, this is my bully. I was like, that is not Jeremiah, girl. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the wrong one.
And then she knew Sierra, too, saying that she was a bitch. But, like, honestly.
Who wasn't a bitch in high school?
Couldn't everyone say that about, so many people could say that, and I was not like a bully, but I'm sure there were times I got in fights with people at my school or got in like drama with people at my school where they could be like, "Oh, she was a bitch to me," and I'd be like, "You were a bitch to me."
I know the amount of people that would come out, even from like my 20s and up, that would come out and be like, "I knew her and she was a bitch." Like, I agree. Yeah, I am a bitch. And
like,
who
there
cares?
Definitely was people that I was a bitch.
That's a compliment.
Sorry.
Call me a bitch, because that's what I'm trying to be.
Not me. I don't want to be called a bitch.
I'll be a bitch for you, girl. Don't worry.
Even though I can be a bitch, but only if you deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm only a bitch if you deserve it.
If you think I'm a bitch, it's probably because you deserved it.
Yeah. Right.
And if
exactly.
you think I'm a bitch, then you probably know me very well as well. And you're my friend, so you're going to call me a bitch and not say I light up the room when I walk in. Because I will kill myself if you say that.
I'm dead. I wish I knew someone that went on. Like, I wish someone from my high school went on so that I could be like,
Well, everyone I know is too old at this point. From high school.
oh, yeah, well,
You're
not me.
Yeah, you're still in the clear. It would be like weird if someone I knew from high school went on this show. I'd be like, what are they doing?
Except, honestly, maybe it's just the UK version, but there are like 30
Yeah.
and 30 to like 33-year-olds
True.
that go on. But I don't think it's that common for USA yet because we don't have that many seasons. But it's definitely, I don't know, it's possible.
I think they should get older people on the show.
I agree.
24 and up.
I think 22 is way too young. You can tell that Nick is 23 and Ace is 22 because they're both like, it's the best day ever.
There's girls here. I've never seen a girl before.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I just got one kiss. It's the best day of my life.
Kissing.
And it's great.
It's like, what the hell?
like,
You lost your virginity 4 years ago, I could tell.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally. It's actually crazy. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're giving 22-year-old
and how old is Balea?
Leia? I think she's
Beldasha.
24, I feel like. But I don't know. The girl with the kid is only 25, which she's very mature, but obviously
Well, she has a kid, yeah.
she has kids, so she's more mature. But 25? She seems like, not looks-wise, but she seems, I would say, like 28, 29, maturity-wise. But
She's 22.
oh,
That tracks.
that's why she acts like that.
That's why she has like a brain rot fucking Gen Z fucking freak.
I know. I didn't want to say that because I'm like a brain rot Gen Z freak. So.
Not to that
No,
level. That
no.
is like literally she's
every word
never
that comes
gotten
out
off
of her
TikTok.
Yeah, every word that comes out of her mouth is like
She's
fucking,
like, skibbity
"Ballerina
toilet.
cappuccino.
Yeah. She's like, I'm just a little bit Delulu. Like, girl.
And it's the Salulu.
And Delulu is the Salulu and skibbity toilet Riz, Ohio. Like, that's what I hear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I hear when she talks.
Yeah, it's actually scary. Ugh, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something. Do we think there's going to be any Leah people that are like, that blow up to the extent that she did?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a little too early, but I don't see anyone pulling out like the funny phrases or anything yet.
No, and everybody at that bonfire when those men stood up, like when Nick got up, Balea, I'm just going to call her Balea from now on because it's funny. She was like trying to have her moment a little bit. I'm just like judging everyone.
Wait, what did she say?
She was like,
Oh, I hate that.
girl, you've known him for one day.
I'm scared of that.
And you
actually.
did not, well, he did have that conversation with her where he was like, I want to be snuggling with you or whatever he said. And then he literally got up an hour later to go be with this other girl. So, I don't know.
But I just feel like that's the name of the game. Like, it's
It
Love
is.
Island. You have to be open. You can't be closed off in the first 2 days.
Right.
Which I probably would, though.
Right.
If I found someone that I liked there, I'd be like, you better close off with me in 2 days, girl.
I know when Huda and Jeremiah were talking, she was like, we're not at the point where we can be closed off yet. And he was like, why not?
That's so funny. But, like, honestly, though, that's tea. That's how I would feel.
like them a lot together.
I do, too. I was like, I really hope that it actually works out and there's not, like, drama between them.
Mm-hmm.
Because those two will be the Rob and Leah of, like, when we were up until the last
Oh
moment.
my God.
We wanted them to be back together.
Every week we were like,
it's
this
time.
is the week.
we
We need to vote. We need to vote off this person so that Rob and Leah will have to be together.
And now I'm very happy that she got with Miguel because they're in a very nice, healthy, seems like relationship, at least from
we
what I
love
can tell.
Miguel, but I still love Rob. He should make a guest appearance.
Dude, please no.
Oh, put him in Casa.
Oh my god. Actually, though, everyone would be
Dude,
obsessed with him.
I would throw up and pass out if I was there and Rob was in Casa. I'd be like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my God. I say, girls, back up. That's my man.
Yes. He'd be like, girl, what
We'd
are
be
you talking about?
fist fighting in the streets for him. They'd have to do like a wrestling match to see who could earn him.
Like,
Whoever can wrangle this alligator gets to be with Rob.
Oh my gosh, I could. No,
Girl.
I could catch snakes and frogs and stuff. You wouldn't, so I'd get him.
I like snakes and frogs. I don't like.
You get so grossed out.
I don't
by
like
any
lizards.
creature. Okay.
I like snakes.
Okay, snake. Well, we're gonna catch frogs.
Rob,
So
don't look. I like snakes better.
she doesn't like any creatures.
Not me
She
being
gets
10 years
so
older
scared.
than him. Yeah, if Rob put that bug near me, I'd fucking smack it.
Okay, that bug I did not agree with.
Get the hell out of
I
here.
did not like that bug.
No,
I don't
neither.
like bugs.
No. You like moths. That's a bug.
Oh, they're cute.
No.
They're like fuzzy though. They're like
That makes
fuzzy.
it worse a little.
They're like rodents, I feel like. Which I like. I like little mouses and stuff.
No, one time there was a field mouse in a house that we were staying in, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, get it!" And I was like, "Squish it." I didn't even see it. It was like 5 a.m. I was like, "Just kill it!" Like, why are we trying to save
Kill
this?
it is crazy.
Why? There's so many. Why are we acting like that's the last one on Earth?
I don't want to kill it. It's so sad.
Kill it.
You know that like little mouse saying? It was like,
What, the cookie? Give him a cookie?
no.
Oh. Oh no!
You know,
no,
like the
I
deep
can't.
saying
No,
with the
I
mouse?
can't. I can't.
What is it again?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember, but it's like really deep, and it's like that's how I feel about mouses or even frogs, like the tree frog that came up from my garbage disposal.
Ew! And you.
I wrangled that thing,
And
and
she was
it
like
made my
poisoned.
it made my fingers tingly for like 24 hours.
You might be thinking of this classic saying: "If you kill the mouse, don't announce it to the house." That's not what we were
That's not
thinking
what
of.
I was thinking of at all.
I know what you're talking about. It's like, I'm just so little, and why would you kill me? I'm scared.
Yeah, that was the one. For sure, that was it.
It's
Definitely.
like that, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but then it's like compared to like you being like a small human being that no one cares about, kind of.
How do I Google
It's
that?
like a metaphor. Okay, this isn't exactly it, but like a mouse caught in a trap it never saw coming, some people go through life feeling small, unnoticed, crushed by forces too big to fight. They're not evil or foolish, just quiet, unlucky, in a world built for loud and the
That's
large.
not it.
Being small can be a death sentence. Yeah, being small can be a death sentence. Not always literal, but one that erases you just the same. That's not exactly it, but it's like because you were small. I'm literally getting so worked up right now. What is the what is it?
Literally. Crime of being small.
Yes.
I pray nobody kills me for the crime of being small. If I must be killed simply for living, let death be kinder than man.
Yeah. That's
That's
close enough.
cute, actually. Is that a field mouse?
They're so cute.
I feel
Mouses are
bad.
so
I feel bad
sweet.
for wanting that to die.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I just was thinking. I think of a rat.
I used to have 2 pet rats
That's crazy.
named Jack and Buddy.
Oh.
Which is crazy because Jack's my boyfriend.
I know. I was gonna say. Got it.
I used to have so many weird pets, but anyways, back to Love Island.
Yeah. Back to Love Island. What? I don't know if I got anything else to say.
Do you think there's gonna be any villains?
Oh. I think Ace is gonna be bad.
You do.
I think Ace is gonna be
Hip
bad.
hopping around. I think Nick is gonna be hip hopping around, and Ace is gonna be hip hopping around.
I don't know. I like Nick. I think he's young, but I don't know that he's gonna be as like devious about his hip hopping. Cause Ace seems like he's a shit stirrer.
You think?
Like the way he was like fucking grinning at Jeremiah. He's like, "Yeah, I kissed your girl."
I know.
Like,
and Jeremiah was sad, and I felt bad. I was like, wait, what's
like he
going
got pleasure from being mean.
on? Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Nick, I think is just an idiot.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, "Oh, this girl's hot, and this girl's hot,
and every
this
girl's hot, and I'm gonna.
And I've
bust.
never seen a girl before today, and they're all really hot.
He's kind of like Rob. Like Rob was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like every new
Right.
girl was.
The it. Girl.
Yeah. Every new girl was.
But isn't
fresh
it the
meat.
first? Wasn't the kissing day the first day?
Mhm.
That challenge was the first day. They coupled up and then they did the challenge.
Yeah.
So on the first day, they got bombshells.
Mm-hmm.
No, they spent one night together in the bed first.
Yeah.
Okay. I got confused.
So
Okay.
they spent that first night, and then the next day,
and then the next day
was
was
the kissing
the
challenge
kissing,
and the
then
bombshells.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, there's no way that they kissed and then they kissed again and then they went into bed with other people. It would be crazy.
No, that'd be so crazy.
Yeah, so Alyssa only made it one day.
Yep.
I think Austin is going to be sent packing.
You do?
Yeah. I think regardless of his political affiliations and how we vote, I just don't think he's going to be well liked in the house.
Don't think so either. I think that not a lot of girls
He's not
are
cute.
interested in him.
He's,
But Shelly is interested in him.
I don't think so.
She is. She's like, one
Really?
minute I'm thinking about Austin, one minute I'm thinking about Charlie, and the next minute I'm thinking about Ace. Like
I feel like she was forced to be with him. Maybe but
No, she kissed-
but she said that
She
did
kissed
kiss
Austin
him.
and Ace, and then chose Ace. And then, can we talk about how Yulissa kissed Ace and stole Shelly's man?
That is what is crazy about it, because Yulissa was like, yeah, like, oh, not Yulissa. Shelly was like, we know each other. Isn't that crazy? And then Yulissa still went and stole her man.
I feel like I would just feel like so bad that I would just be like, I'll just go with this guy.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
me same. I'd be like, well,
I'll get to know everyone and couple up with someone else later.
yeah, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
But I bet the producers were like, you have to pick someone.
Probably.
You have to. One person has to steal.
Yeah, probably.
And they probably were like, Yulissa,
Because
do
otherwise,
it,
that's
because we're going to
boring.
kick you off in one day anyway because you're racist. Bye.
Oh my gosh, actually, though. Scary.
Yeah. I think Austin's just boring.
Yeah, same.
And there's nobody on this season that's giving, like, Bergie. That was,
Oh
like,
my
such a one-off. Bergie was such a one-off choice for them. That was... I'm sorry. Bergie is fucking ugly.
I didn't really like Berkey that much. I didn't really like him that much.
I remember when I watched that season last year while season 6 was on, and I was like, is this guy... They put him on for real?
Yeah.
Like, actually, they looked at him and said, perfect for TV.
They were giving too many chances as well. It's like no one was interested in him. Well, they were at
No.
first, but then they weren't.
No, and then he ended up with that one girl.
They're still together.
Well, good for them.
Which slay.
But
Slay.
I'm sorry, he's so sweet and he's so cute, whatever. But like,
I did not like that cast at all.
No,
I didn't like any of them.
me either. That was the season Rob was on, right?
Yeah.
God, he looked like such a little dork
He
in
did
his
look like a
picture.
dork.
Like,
He was so dork. Okay.
well,
That's all I have.
that's all we have today. Love Island is on every day at 9 or maybe 9:40 Eastern if they
I
delay
know.
it.
Why are they like their fucking editor needs to pick up?
I
some
know. Are they
slack.
like,
come on?
girl,
get-
we
get
film
to it,
and then
get
we edit
to
and
it,
we
get-
post. Let's go. Like, what's going on here? All right.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.